All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Want to check in real quick, talk about the trade that just happened. The Jacksonville Jaguars sending Calais Campbell to the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I'm really a fan of this move, right? I think this is, you add to a Baltimore Ravens defense that was already pretty good, but you add some more, like, I want to say firepower on that defensive line. And Calais Campbell was a beast. Calais Campbell, I think, is going to take that defense to another level because of his ability to pass rush, but he's also pretty decent at stopping the run as well. So, but I think what has happened with Calais Campbell is he's kind of falling backwards. Like, it's like Robert Quinn for the Cowboys. When, before going to the Cowboys, he was kind of an afterthought. They throw him away, he's done. And he ended up having, I think, 10 plus sacks this year for the Cowboys. I predict the same thing gonna happen with Calais Campbell. I don't know this to be true. And first of all, I'm not dissing no franchise, I'm not dissing no NFL team, but this is just my personal opinion. When you have a player like Calais Campbell, who's been effective for so long, who's been pretty good for so long, when they start to fall off, or not necessarily they fall off, but the team that they're playing for just ain't doing nothing, you start to lose your effort. It's like every day you say, hey, I'm gonna run my head into this wall, and it ain't nothing gonna happen. But I'm gonna get up again, I'm gonna run my head into. You start to feel as though you get disheartened. Like, I can't think of the right word I'm trying to use here, but you get deflated. Yeah, that's the word I want. You get deflated. When you look at someone like Calais Campbell, you start to feel like in Jacksonville, like they had that 1 year where it was just, that defense was crazy good. I mean, it was great. And then after that, it just fell apart. And for Calais, I think that this move is pretty good for him. I think it's great for him. I think it's great for the Baltimore Ravens. I think that he's going to be able to push forward in an atmosphere that's thinking championship. Because, trust me, Raven Nation is thinking championship. They're like, we understand what happened last year. We understand we got booted out early. That was a fluke. We're going to be right back in this thing this next year. And we're gonna be competing for a championship. So you take someone with the talent of Calais Campbell and say, hey, you got an opportunity to compete for a championship. I think you get the best out of him. Now you add that to a Earl Thomas, and I want to say this too. I personally think Earl Thomas is about to have a comeback year this year. I thought he was good last year. Don't get me wrong, but I think this year he about to really because he last year he was removed from a broken leg. So it was 1 year removed. It's just natural. You only get that confidence and that explosiveness back year two. I think Earl's gonna have that year two. So you add that. You add him and the Calais, and then the rest of that squad. Man, I'm excited. I'm almost as excited for the defense as I am the offense. Now, don't get me wrong. It's hard to say that when you got Lamar Jackson as a quarterback. And that's exciting, all right? Just what it is. But when you take and you put a Calais Campbell, a Earl Thomas, and so many of those other guys, and you just put them together, and I think they're all gonna have that chip on their shoulder. Calais gonna have the chip from knowing, that everybody thought I was washed up. I'm not washed up. Earl Thomas is gonna have the chip from knowing. I didn't play my best last year just because I couldn't, because I'm still getting back from that injury. But I'm 100% now. Mentally 100%. The rest, and everyone else going to have that chip, and the whole team as a whole going to have that chip on their shoulder as, y'all, last year was a fluke. That, us getting put out of the playoff was a fluke. And we're here to show y'all that we're meant to be here. And I really think that's going to happen. I really do. I really think that the the AFC belongs to the Baltimore Ravens this year. I'm not changing it. I'm saying it now. So remember I said that was this March. Remember I said it in March. I think the AFC belongs to Baltimore this year, and I can just feel the hunger. I do think that Lamar Jackson is going to continue to, continue to get better at little things. I think footwork and things like that. But you can say what you want to say about Lamar Jackson if you don't. But I thought he was pretty good as a passer. You got to look at the numbers. I don't care what your eye test say. You're too busy watching him running, and you're not watching him throwing. The guy was amazing. You know what I'm saying? If I think it's one thing they got to do, mainly just add a little bit more firepower at wide receiver. I think that's what they need. I think that, that's a big hole. I don't even know it's a big hole. They still got Hollywood. They got, and I love their tight end. So you add one more person over there as a wide receiver that, or maybe someone they pick up in the draft, maybe someone they're developing. I don't know. But you add them with Hollywood and that, you got a squad there, man. You got a squad. You definitely got a squad. So anyway, I love the move. I love the move of Calais Campbell going to the Baltimore Ravens, and they only got him for a 5th-round pick, if I'm looking at this correctly, for a 5th-round pick. I love it. I love it. They didn't give up much, and I think that he got something to prove. He's going to prove it, and that's just going to give him really. I think I don't want to count my chicken before the hat, but this could be a quiet, not a huge splash, but a move that really sets them over the hump. Remember, I said it in March. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the video. To the channel. And I got some more videos coming. A lot of stuff going on today. But, I had to do this special for the Baltimore Ravens fan. I like the Ravens, man. I'm a Cowboy fan. I never change on my team, but I do got much love for the Ravens. I'm in the Baltimore area. What you expect, man? With that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys.